Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to do a quick live and kind of show you the progress. So I had to restart my account on Marvel Future Revolution because I was using a buddy's Canadian account before, and I didn't want to. I actually want to make some purchases, and even though he said it was okay to do it on his account, which he was paying for, I didn't want to use his money, especially considering how much customization I wanted to do. So the game launched yesterday globally, and I made a lot of progress. As you can see right here, I have a good amount of gear that is 4 and 5 star. So I have a full outfit that's at least 4 star. There's 2 pieces that are 5 star. That has helped me out considerably. Now, you're going to ask me where I got that from. Well, I did make some purchases, but they weren't large purchases. There was a 26.99 purchase I made. I think it was 26.99. It was something really small like that, where you get a daily check-in of like rubies, which are really good. But more importantly, actually, I think it's right here. So one of them, this one I think was, yeah, this was the one that was like 26.99. So getting a 3 to 5 star costume and mega card or core is incredibly important in the game, because I think anywhere between 1 and 3 star is pretty easy to do. And then if you're not a spender, you have to collect a lot of it to grind it out so you can actually make them into 4 star and then hopefully 5 star. So that was one of them I got. And then I think this one was $8.99. And this is a 1 to 3 star. And that one was like, that's fine. So I did a couple of purchases like that, like $26.99 and $8.99. And I got the gear I needed. I was pretty lucky with that I got 4 and 5 star. And I went through a lot of the game with just Storm. There was a point in the game when my squad level wasn't high enough, and so I had to do some extra activities. Typically, what you can do when it says your squad level isn't high enough, you can go ahead and start another character. Because remember, every character you have builds up your squad. And what I mean by that, if we move into squad info, so every member of your squad feeds into this, and so every member of your squad can utilize this. So by me only having Storm, I've gotten it up to rank 16, and she has built up the squad attack, squad defense, and the HP, so that when I go ahead and start my second character, they're going to have that built into them, making that game so much more easier for that character. That's one thing I really like about this game. Let's go into the skills because I see some notifications there. So this ability right here, the Wind Rider, I was just like, it's not good. So I actually switched that out for pressure manipulation. I kind of like the pop up and getting opponents away from me, because it seems like a lot of opponents like to swarm me, and Storm is having not so much of a difficulty with that, but it does look like it's a difficulty just because so many people are on top of me. And just make sure you are leveling up these abilities, and remember that you can reassign them. I think Deep Freeze, I haven't put anything into it yet because I'm really satisfied with my other abilities. Same thing with Atmo Kinesis. I didn't think that was all that great, so I'm not utilizing that. And I think we are all set on the ability, or the skills there. Omega cards. Omega cards are, I think they're challenging to know what cards you should be putting into each of your other cards. So I'm going to have to do some more research on this. So for right now, I'm just using the auto equip feature. And right now it has me just keeping them the way it is. I have these cards right now. And so I'm going to have to take a look into that. And a great way to get those cards is taking on the mini bosses throughout the mini stages. And I got a friend request from One Eye. I don't know who that is. But this is also a really good point to make. When you get friend requests, even if they're random, accept them. Because you want to send them friendship tokens, and you want to get friendship tokens in return because there's a store for that where you can get free stuff. And let's take a look at the alliance. Still not letting me accept anyone. So it only lets me, let's see. Oh, daily acceptance cap 20. Yesterday it was 2, so it must take a day for it to form. So Scotty and Jamie, go ahead and send me those friend requests or those alliance requests. We were struggling with that yesterday. Couple of things. Let's open this up. Extraordinary 3-star suit. I don't need it. One thing also is if you get the daily login pack, you can actually go onto your other characters and redeem that with your other characters, so they don't all have to be on the same character. The 3-star stuff is actually really good because they need more 3 stars to make a 4-star. So this right here, I don't know what I need. I don't need anything right now, so I'm not going to redeem it. Same thing with that one. 80s hair. Oh, there was a 2-star in there. It's pretty surprising. Inventory, been struggling to manage inventory and keep it down. I actually had to buy a couple of slots. And it looks like I can make some 2-star. Yeah. And can't make a 4-star for my 3-star yet, but that's okay. And then going into my records here. Oh, Queen of Wakanda set was completed. Nice. So your challenges. This is really important. This is one thing I actually have to go back and do. Actually, not my challenges. Activity log. So I've cleared New Stark City. But as you can see, I still need to do some Most Wanted. These are a pain because you just have to wait for them to proc. And you could be waiting all day waiting for them to proc. Not that they don't proc, but they proc at different parts of the map, and you have to get over there in time before other people destroy the NPC, which can be a struggle. So there's like 4 or 5 spawning points, and you have to kind of like hang out at one, and they will be procking at other locations. So it can be a little difficult to pick them all up. Right now I have 0 Ultron kills, 0 kills on Iowa, and Ultron Mark D, I have 3 out of 5 kills. The rest are completed, so I'm good there. And I've completed everything there. The Hydra Empire, I could actually go back there, and looks like I have to do some Most Wanteds. That Red Skull is a pain. We're not, yeah, I haven't seen any of these. Well, Experiment D352, I've killed once. That was rough. And the Advanced Iron Man. And the Ubernut. And the Red Skull, but you have to do a lot of kills on those. So it's not something you have to do right away. It's just something that you're going to want to do eventually. Because you do get some pretty good prizes, and definitely go back there. I was about to start Xandar Earth, and I've never been to Xandar Earth. Even when I played this game on the Canadian server, I never got to Xandar Earth, so I'm pretty excited to get there. Let's look at the squad info, because I know we just got some stuff there. Alright. Increasing weapons. And skills we don't need, so we're good there. So, this is the weird thing. When I'm on BlueStacks, it tells me I have like 400 potions. Now it says like 100 potions. So I'm really curious what is going on there. No, that's not something I want right now. So let's go to Zendar Earth.
Safe travels.
So right now I have everything on autoplay, and this is the way I like it. I expect to get a little bit more hands-on
Take care of yourself.
being on more difficult content. Right now I'm running the main missions, which is the purple.
Bye for now.
I will come back and pick up all of the green ones.
Farewell.
I want those collectibles though. Those collectibles are actually items that are for you. And stop that. They're the little blue boxes to go and pick up. And then the little purple circle is my teammates. The green icons are missions. Those are side missions that you definitely want to eventually do and pick up. The gray little diamonds, those are transport locations. So if you go to one of them, you can go to another as long as you've uncovered it. And this purple is my main mission. One other thing is you can also maneuver between different icons here.
The perfect storm! You shall not prevail!
Oh, these are outriders attacking Zendar Earth.
You cannot win this!
Wait, what's this guy over here? Okay, so that yellow mission. So when you see somebody on the ground going, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" Like he was kind of doing, you saw that bubble of conversation. You really want to get to them, and some of them are time based. So you really want to get to them as soon as possible. And once you pick them up, you want to complete them as soon as possible because some of them will have a timer on them.
Feel my fury!
And like on my first time, I'm really surprised Storm by herself, only building up the squad herself, has gotten this far.
I summon the storm!
And that all up to the gear that I have. That gear that I have is pretty freaking strong.
Farewell.
Personally, I think this just looks so awesome. I would love to see this like on a console or PC. Well, that's Nova.
That's enough for now.
Feel my fury!
They like how they all try to crowd me.
I summon the storm!
This is one thing that Doctor Strange is good for. The crowd control.
You shall not prevail!
He's probably the next one I'm gonna pick up. I like him, and I like Captain Marvel, and I'm
Shall
not sure I'm going to do for number 4. I like Black Widow, but she's so glass cannon. She's so frail. Storm can definitely take a hit. Keep in mind, while people start conversation with you, you're continually getting beat up. The Convergium is always good to pick up.
Stay safe.
shall not prevail! The perfect storm! You shall not prevail! I summon the storm! Feel my fury! You cannot win this! The perfect storm!
Stay safe.
I'm going to let her regenerate here. Or you use up more potions. So what the potions are doing, every time I get below like 85% health, they're healing me, which is a good thing. I want to reserve them as much as possible. There we go.
Until we meet again.
Take your lead. My storm grows stronger.
Ooh, level 39. So one thing I really love about this game too is I know you guys are probably seeing a lot of autoplay, but a lot of the game isn't autoplay. This is just a part of the game. A lot of the special events you really cannot just autoplay.
Get out of here.
I noticed one thing that they did work on some of the voiceover work, but there's a lot more voiceover work to throw in there. That's really going to give this game an extra touch.
Later. Stay safe.
I think I might show you guys some of what I was talking about. Well, there's another storm.
Goodbye.
All right. Enough dialogue, more action. This game is a lot of dialogue, but you can skip through a lot of it. And I wouldn't mind the dialogue so much if the voiceover work is there. That's the problem.
Cannot win this! Feel my fury! Cannot win this! Shall not prevail! I summon the storm!
This is the nice thing, though, about the autoplay. So you see that there's certain specific NPCs she has to do for the mission. Turning on the autoplay targets them specifically and ignores the rest. So it is actually quite efficient and a quite good autoplay feature versus other games we played autoplay on.
Feel my fury!
I sure as hell am not taking him on by myself.
The bright lady smiles upon me. Bye for now.
All right, so I'm going to try to stop her. And I just got to level 40. Before I hop into a special event, I want to see... increase my squad. All right, so we have... I just like to keep these level. I don't do certain builds. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Never noticed that before. See if I can increase any of my skills. No. Okay, so I'm going to go into operations. And let's do a special operations. So this one, we are earning points on each kill. These are all different. I did another one where you actually had to rescue civilians and you got points based on that. But this is one where you would you can create a team and co-op with a team, so you can co-op with your friends, or you can just join random ones and play with strangers. But be careful, certain ones of those strangers, when everything is done, they can beat you up and loot you. And how are they getting points? I gotta figure that out. This one is definitely more challenging. Holy smokes. So this one is telling us we're all level 100, so I can't know what their levels are. I'm curious what their levels are, because typically people with higher levels can score more points. I'm about to die too. And then you revive, but you have to revive at the cost of points.
A storm is gathering here.
Ooh, that was costly.
The tempest is unleashed.
Impressive for a human, but your journey is over. You've played enough games, hero. This is where I end you.
And died again.
A storm is gathering. Heart. Feel my fury. The perfect storm. I summon the storm. I am a force of nature. Cannot win this. Need to charge. My power fails me. I summon the storm. I summon the storm. Must keep fighting.
Come on, regenerate.
This cannot be.
Better want my lead.
A storm is gathering.
Wow, those Captain Americas did really good. So he might not be totally useless. Well, that's not bad. Jesus. Let's try. Let's see. lot better. I was actually able to land my special on him. So those were just, let me go back in here. So in operations, that Modoc was a blitz, and basically you get free stuff for going in there. You have 3 tries of going into, I believe, into each one. Yep. And as you level up, you get more unlocked. The special operations, those are a little bit different. Those, like you guys saw, there's objectives, and if you die, you lose points. I think they're much more rewarding than the Blitz. The most wanted, those are when you go back onto the previous levels and take out so many bosses. Those ones are just difficult because you have to wait for those bosses to proc. I'm still waiting to do a raid. Looks like must complete 432. Oh, level 70. Okay. And then the battle challenge looks like that's coming up at level 42. So those are just a couple of things, and a couple of things I want to run by for everyone before I end this stream is in the middle of the screen, that yellow circle. That is that autoplay feature. So make sure you turn that on if you want to use autoplay. Over here on the right-hand side, we have our main missions. We have teams that we can set up, and we can invite people to our team so we can do co-ops and other things like that. And then these are the mini bosses on the current level where you are. And it tells you if they've appeared. You can also get more information if you go over here and you take a look at that. Then let's just take a look into the Alliance tab. This is for the people that are in my Alliance. Definitely want to focus on the Alliance missions. You get free stuff from that. So we've already done a lot, but we still have to do Born Fighters, co-op missions, and the Together Forever, which is special ops with Alliance members 3 times. So we'll need to do that a couple of different times, but participate in dimensional duels. What are dimensional duels? I'll have to look that up. We have the current lab, which is locked. Well, looks like we do have to seize the opportunity. The Alliance shop, and then Alliance loyalty. So all these things we definitely want to focus on if you are new to the game and you are on New Stark City 4, which is in America's East server. You guys can definitely, join the Alliance and have some fun with us. If you're in the Alliance, make sure you click on those donations and donate whatever you can. Keep in mind to keep some money for yourself, as you'll need it as you level up. And let's see, other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm really enjoying the game. I've been having a blast on the game. I think the game gets somewhat of a bad rap because of that autoplay feature. And I think it's really important to play through a generous amount of the game to understand that autoplay feature has a time and place. And other than that, it does not have a time and place. You would use some manual play there, especially when it comes to PvP. You're definitely going to want to use that manual play feature. But thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will talk with you later.